Something just exploded. Oh, something just exploded. Did you guys hear that? What is going? Oh my God! He just going on over there. Oh, they got the stretcher out. Oh no! Even their RV is tagged up with gang tagging, man. It's crazy. All right, folks, how we doing? Welcome back to the channel. A beautiful Thursday afternoon out here in Los Angeles. We're right on the corner of Figueroa, back on the Surron, and we're going to be exploring today on a huge route, probably the biggest route I've done in months. We're going the distance today, so stay tuned, lock it in. Only thing I want to say, thank you to everyone who supported HicksFam.com, who has also entered to win this Surron Ultra B. I want to point out right now, as of the time of making this, there are less than 250 people entered to win the biggest giveaway I've ever done in the history of my YouTube channel, period. So the odds are still very good for just about anyone. I'm surprised that not that many people are interested to get this bike, honestly. HicksFam.com, every $1 spent will enter you to win. You're automatically entered the second you buy anything. Each dollar is one entry. Still, thank you to everyone who's entered so far. It's not too late. April 15th is the deadline, so don't miss out. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Anyways, long journey ahead of us today. Beautiful afternoon, hours of sunshine left. Let's hit the road. All right, folks, let's get after it. A beautiful afternoon out here in South Central California. May the wind be to our backs and luck be on our side. We're getting started right here on the side of the freeway. This just got cleaned up pretty recently. There's still a bunch of trash and glass here. Not out of the ordinary, but as of recent, there is a homeless camp right here. He's ready to tow somebody. Looks like gotta do one thing before we start any ride, of course. PSI check. We're looking good today in the front. Wheels a little wobbly. We need to trim these spokes ASAP. Front wheel is still low. That was low last time too, though, so I think we're okay. All right, off we go. I don't know why I just took that route. That was the worst route I could have taken. It's been a minute since I've even been on my Surron. It was a busy week, to say the least, so I haven't had any time to work on content, honestly, like none. That is about to change as of today. We're back in action. So I immediately already am sidetracked. I had a route in my brain that I wanted to take today, and I think I still may take it. It's a pretty lengthy route. It's going to take us to a few places we've been before and a few new places. We'll see what the day brings. You guys know, actually maybe you don't know. I don't know how many people don't know this, or maybe do. I don't script anything that happens in my videos at all. I don't script any part of it. I just throw my bike in the car, I drive to a location, I get out and start riding. That's pretty much how I've been creating content the last few years, and that's still how I do it to this day, and that's how I'm doing it today as well. I have zero plan about what I'm doing or where I'm going, and kinda loosely a plan today, more than usual, I'll say. So that's an improvement. We got to start doing a little bit better on the planning side this year for the videos, because we've kind of done it all at this point. There's still so much ground that I have not covered out here in LA, so there's infinite places to explore. Ugh. On the Surron, especially because you can just get around this thing with such ease. So, you know, we'll always have places to ride and check out. But anyways, everything started in the same plaza we usually do. It looks like this place is getting tagged up pretty dramatically as of lately. Last time I came here, there's almost no tagging except on one wall. Now there's a little bit right there, a little bit over here. All the tagging we see today, when we're riding towards the city, a lot of it is more artistic. It's not so much artistic out here. Oh my God, there's the car. Okay, last time I was out here, I called this an Impala. I can't even count the amount of comments that roasted me about that. Okay, it's a Thunderbird, I get it. Yeah, it looks like an Impala though, doesn't it? Because I swear it looked similar. I guess I was completely wrong, but that's what I thought. A little bit of gang graffiti right here. This was here last time. I don't know if it's the exact same one. The second they paint over this wall, it always immediately gets covered right back up. It's kind of wild, but part of the course out here, honestly. Anyways, so the route that I had in mind for today was to go all the way down to Alameda Street from where we're at now, which would be honestly a hell of a journey. It'd be quite a distance to cover on the Surron. I think we could possibly do it. It's now that I'm actually out and about, it's a lot longer of a route than I thought, but I think it'd be fun because it'll be a lot of route that we have not covered before. Like usually when I go this way, I kind of stop around Broadway, which is already this main street right in front of us, and then I start going right, and then I go southbound towards like Imperial, and then I make another right, I come back up Big, and that's kind of my route when I'm around here. But you know, every time I get out here, I try to take at least a little bit of a different route. You know, there's only so many ways you can take on the grid because, you know, LA's neighborhoods are all grid arranged, so you can't take that many different routes. We're gonna do our best as we play it by ear today, though. So I got these new gloves. These are very orange, right? They're very orange, and orange is not really a color that you want to wear in South Central for a multitude of reasons. One is that they are somewhat, you know, don't think I need to explain further. You can either catch my drift, or maybe someone in the comments could explain. But I don't think the fact that I'm wearing green gloves is very egregious. I also have a fully orange gloves. I have a, oh, look at that, Elko. Yep. Attention span already shrinking. I got my green backpack. I think it's obvious that I'm just trying to be high vis, but I already ordered green gloves. These feel incredible though. I really like the other ones that I have though. I do want to make them work long term. But that's gonna be, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get those broken in one way or another. As we start alley surfing out here in the neighborhoods of South Central, out here in the trenches. What is going on here? Last time I came here, they had food. Now it looks like they have a little swap meet. That's cool. They got hats for sale, pet dog sculptures, multiple dog sculptures. Can someone explain the significance of the dog sculpture? And a couple other things. They got that copyright bumping over there. So I would like to keep it moving today. One thing that I want to draw some attention to is the fact that it's getting a little bit crazier out here in LA. As the temperature starts to heat. It's almost like clockwork out here, right? It's like once it starts to get warm, things start to get they start to heat up in a sense, right? A little bit more bang tagging just all over the place right here. A bunch of flies. We're gonna go ahead and pop right back off of this. We're just freestyling like we're on a bicycle, which is what this thing is closer to in my eyes, a motorized bicycle than anything else. Man, it turned up. Hey! So I get away from that copyright as well. Off we go. We got I think we're gonna take this way. All right, so there's a ton of ways we could take. If we just need to go eastbound right now. That's the main prerogative. So we're gonna go eastbound to about Alameda. I don't know if we're gonna make it all the way there. I did some math. I was like, dang, we could just end up in Watts if we just go straight for a while. Got a crazy scene right here. How you doing? So here we are at this street. This is the diagonal. As you can see, this is a popular takeover spot, doing donuts right here. We are in race car. Homie's got a race car. There's all types of stuff I'm riding over right here. There's a pillow, and it must be the source of the feathers. Anywho, you know. What do we got right here? I'm on max sightseeing mode for a bit right now before we start really venturing off. We got the limousine. Almost got one of them old school motorcycle or old school cop looking motorcycles. Honda something, I don't know. Anyone know the Honda model that this is? Leave it in the comments. They also have a limo. Looks like it's mystery. Oh, there's another motorcycle right there. Almost looks like an ornament. Looks like decoration for the storefront. This is a BMW. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that is an old school cop motorcycle model, right? I got the old school Corvette too. Nice little slice of time right there. That style of cop motorcycles. All right, off we go. So we got to be careful around here. A, because you know, it's dangerous, and B, because if we get lost in the neighborhoods a little too hard, it gets really boring. And you guys know me, I'm always looking for a little bit more excitement than the average person because I have almost no brain cells left. I'm a complete idiot, and also this is just the only thing that brings me joy and excitement to my life is riding my Surron and these neighborhoods that I used to ride around on my BMX in. I don't know what else I could do for fun anymore. This is the only thing that makes me happy. So okay, so here's the point I was trying to get to. LA is kind of turning up again, right? So here's one thing I saw on the news. I'm sure some of you may have seen it as well. Some guy drove around after dark the other night and just shot and killed 4 people apparently. I don't know if they all were deceased, but I think 3 of them or 2 of them were announced deceased immediately, and then I actually don't know the full details, so I'm going to refrain from saying too much about details right now. You guys can check it out in in the news. If you Google it, it should come right up. Yeah, it's getting around that time of year again. So here's, I don't know if they were all gang related, but it appears to be in some sense random acts of violence from someone involved in a gang. But the people who were killed were not all necessarily gang members. So I have a couple thoughts about that. One is that you are in the mercy of where, that's a beautiful Corvette, by the way. Homies mobbing on the road here, that's right. Okay, let me rephrase. It gets crazy in LA after dark. I personally make a note to never even be outside for any reason, let alone if I'm filming, if I'm riding my bike, or anything. After 9 p.m. I am just not outside ever. I live way far away from LA in the first place. Even out there, I'm in the house at 9. I already lived my party life. I had fun time. Oh, we got Palm Tree Row. We gotta always check out Palm Tree Row. I already did all the fun stuff you could do as a teenager in LA. I did the parties. I came to plenty of streets like this and took pictures. And you know, I already did the nightlife. I did it all. I did the LA warehouse parties. I did everything you can think of. I did it. I'm not trying to do it anymore. I'm done. I survived. I made it out of the trenches. We're good, right? So the first thing that I kind of live by is be in the house after 10 at the very latest. 10 is a hard cutoff for me. But it's 10 o'clock. I'm already like, oh, I am out past my bedtime, let alone, I thought this is an alley we could go down. I don't know if it is or not. It kind of looks more like a dead end. I'm gonna go ahead and pass on that. In the house by 10. That's number one. Number two is, even though it's like, it's almost restrictive, there are definitely places you just can't really go in LA unless you really know what you're getting yourself into. Like, you can't just ride, especially, okay, first off, the places where I ride, I think it goes without saying, I don't recommend anyone to ever come and explore the places that I do. I know where I'm going at any given time. That guy just fell. I was gonna try and get over there and help him, but it's like we're stuck by traffic right now. It looks like he's okay, or she. He's she or they. I honestly can't tell. You know, so you have to just be aware of where you're at any given time. There's a lot of neighborhoods you just can't really ever go unless you know exactly where you're going and how to get in and out quickly, and a lot of other things. So there's those two things. One, just be in the house at a reasonable time. If you live in LA too, avoid areas where you feel uncomfortable or unsafe, where you just don't know what you're getting yourself into. Or if it looks like this, maybe don't go there. You know, that's a pretty good idea. We're actually gonna take this out right behind this cat. Are you okay?
Yeah, fine, baby.
Okay, no worries. A little bit of graffiti right there. Good thing she's all right. Yeah, last time I came through here was on the BMX, for those who do remember. We're going way out of the way once again. I'm just getting lost on tangents. We're talking and chatting and whatnot, so just enjoy the ride for now. Let's go ahead and cut this alley. Couple of cats just chilling. These are the alleys where I am always afraid that a pit bull is going to pop out and start chasing me. But so far my luck has not had that happen to me yet. And I do attribute it all to luck, because that could change based off of an unlucky day. Straight up. I could just get unlucky one day and then a pit bull slips out of the gate because they see the bike and they want to chase it and I won't even hear it, and next thing you know, Hicks is out of commission. But we don't want that. Then you guys are going to get a whole lot more 1 hour Surron reruns, which, you know, that's just what it is sometimes. Anyways, we just cut back and wasted a bunch of our route. We're going to have to turn back and hit this right on 43rd. It's just so, I try to keep a coherent thought and statement and track of what I'm saying going. But when I'm out filming these videos, I'm still also out here actively filming, right? So there's so many things I have to keep track of at any given moment. I'm always kind of looking around to see if I recognize the cat just kind of standing on the curb right there. Hopefully they bring that thing inside. You know, there's a lot for me to pay attention to when I'm out just doing my thing, right? So when I'm also trying to talk to you guys about certain things, it's difficult. But anyways, we're on Avalon, so we're actually halfway towards where we were originally going to go. So we're just gonna go ahead and keep on going this way for now. We got more beautiful palm trees, name a more LA thing than this. It's a nice day out. It's about 65 degrees. Rocking the Hicks fam hoodie. Got me nice and toasty. Another big thing that happened today was this morning there's a huge explosion. I don't know, I think that was on the news. I don't watch the news personally. I just have KTLA on Twitter. So anything that I see that's news related in LA, I get from there. So I saw that there was a huge explosion and there was a bunch of, you know, a huge like presence of bomb response and police, firefighters, etc. And there's some injured firefighters. I really pray that they are okay. It said some of them were in critical condition, but if you see the clip, you can Google it, look up Wilmington explosion on Google. You can see it. There's multiple angles of it. It looked wild, dude. It looked like a bomb went off out here in the city of LA. We were going to go down there today, but from what I heard, that area is completely sealed off. You cannot access it whatsoever. So we're gonna wait till like tomorrow and then maybe check it out then. Hopefully it's a little bit more low-key, but I was curious about what that actually looked like because yeah, it looked like a full-blown bomb had exploded. Let's go ahead and hit this right on this alley. We're getting towards the edge of the neighborhoods, kind of to where it starts to blend into the industrial area, so that's an idea how far we're going. Hold on, let's take a look at this car right here. Whoa, that's a big dog. Let's see how big that dog is. Wow, that's a big, beautiful dog. I was looking at this car, that thing's crazy. Oh, they're crying. Cute little pups. Dude, that dog's huge. That bark, I was like, what the is that? Doesn't sound like any animal I knew. First I thought it was a Great Dane, but it's a Dalmatian. I didn't know Dalmatians could get that big. Maybe it was like a mix of both. Anywho, we are now on Vernon and Central. We started on Vernon, so this would be the way that we would be on if we had just gone straight from where I'd started. if I actually had a brain that was able to stay on one path, this would be where we were. So we also would have been, you know, I guess you could say, we wouldn't have seen nearly as much as we just saw doing the route that we did. And we're about to take another detour and go south on right here. Homie's off a good one. I don't even know what he was about, but let's go ahead, and the goal would be to get across the street right now. We may just keep going south for a bit. It's starting to approach traffic hour, and we don't want to be out during traffic hour in any case. So we'll just keep taking it nice and easy until then. Circling back to my first thought though, I do want to say that LA is a crazy place. It always has been. I think ultimately the statistics say that it is safer nowadays than it has ever been historically. So there's that, you know. Take that with a grain of salt, but I actually feel that way. For someone who, like, I know a lot of these neighborhoods very well, and I've been riding through them for over a decade, I think that they are less hostile than they used to be as far as just getting around. I mean, there's never also been something like a Surron to get around in them though. Like a nearly silent, extremely fast electric bike is a pretty new invention for traversing places that are, you know, somewhat hostile territory, if you could consider it that, or just even a place that you need to get in and out of quick. There's never been a way to do it like on this bike. Like now that I've been introduced to doing things on a Surron, I don't think I'd ever go back to riding BMX in some of these neighborhoods. You're just too slow. Like in the situation where you are being tracked or watched, or someone's trying to keep up with you or keep tabs on you or watch what you're doing, you're just at such a disadvantage on the BMX. Although it is fun, I've already done that. I already did that. I lived it. I did the BMX riding in, you know, these neighborhoods where it's somewhat treacherous to even be around, and it's like I don't really have much desire to do that anymore, you know. So it is thrilling to ride these fun neighborhoods where you can do a little bit of free riding and see a bunch of unique things on this bike. And that's kind of why I'm here doing it, and that's why we're out here on Compton Avenue with this huge tag. Look at this. They just took up the whole wall. They say, you know what, our wall now. But I know I'm not riding through this grass. It is absolutely littered with dog poop. All right, so we're on Compton Avenue. If you go south, you end up in Compton. So that's where we're at. We're pretty far east compared to where we usually go, and we're on the brink of kind of leaving civilization if we keep going further east, which sort of was the plan. But I think we're just gonna head south on Compton Ave for a bit, because I never really checked this street out at all. This would be new territory entirely. How you doing, player? What's going on? So we're you know, we're out here somewhere totally different than where we usually go. Nice people. Okay, so we got Compton Avenue. All these alleys will be new to me. We got this one we could check out. Why not, right? Might as well. They're all new as far as I'm concerned, because I don't ever really come out here. We just rode it right past a huge syringe. We're going to try and keep going southbound, even though that one going westbound did look more interesting. We're just going to keep going south for the time being. And See what's going on. Another thing you see out here in South Central is cars parked in the middle of the street all day. That's a very common sight out here. Very clean alleys, I gotta say. And this little pocket of South Central that we're in. We're kind of south of historical South Central. I could say that. That's a pretty good guesstimation of where we're at, but we're somewhere like, I don't really know exactly how to describe this area. It's chill, but it's also turned up. Look at this alley right here. We will be taking this one. Big standing body of water and a free couch. Free couch with all the cushions. Interesting. Let's go ahead and spread down this. We got the hanging barbed wire. That's usually a sign that not a place you want to be. If I gotta elaborate on that, it just means that they're trying to keep people out. People like who? Well, just about everybody. Okay, now we're on 51st and Ascot. I mean, we're just in the neighborhood now. Let's go ahead and get lost for a second. There's more alleys all up and down here, but I think we're gonna cut back to Compton Ave because this is not really, there's not much to see in these neighborhoods. These are just kind of like your typical LA, you know, South Central neighborhoods. We might see some cool cars or something, but other than that, nothing too out of the ordinary, other than people looking to be like, what the heck is that guy doing? What is that thing he's on, etc. Still, most people out here have probably never seen a Surron in their life. They've never heard one. When I shred past and I'm almost silent, they're like, what the heck is that? I know my Surron sounds loud for me being on it, but in the grand scheme of riding, it is quiet. It's significantly quieter than just about anything else I could be on. Okay, so we're cruising down Compton Ave. We're gonna ultimately, oh, we got a skinny alley right here. Yeah, why not? We gotta take them all. These are ones I don't think I'll ever come back down anytime soon, at least. These ones you just gotta watch out for your head on the right, because there could be barbed wire. That would not be a good day just clipping barbed wire casually at 35 miles an hour on the Surron. That would be the opposite of a good day, one could say. Man, there's a therapeutic quality to get out and riding this thing around. It is just a lot of fun. It doesn't matter where you're at, but it's always a lot of fun. We got some sidewalk curb cuts right here. Once again, going off track. Ooh, kind of hit those perfectly. It's like a little rhythm section for the Surron. That was fun. And we're gonna double back. I do have to be a little bit more aware of the way I'm riding when I'm out here, because everyone is kind of giving me that bandit look. I ride this thing like a bandit, like I'm doing a getaway. So people are looking at me like I'm doing a getaway. To be straight up, every so often I'm just checking my back in case you are wondering why I'm randomly stopping and kind of looking around. I think I see a dog on the street. I do. I think he's chill. He's chill. There's a beautiful dog. Okay, that means I will be probably checking out a few less alleys, because when you see one stray dog, there's usually more. But I think we're at a dead end right here, so we're gonna have to pick. We're gonna have to go through something. I don't think either of these. No, we're at a full dead end with a fence. And nothing we can do over here. These are nice apartments. I don't really trust that. I don't trust that alley right there. It looks very dead endy. All right, so we're on Slauson. If we keep going south, that's starting to cover some ground, but we're still not to where we want to be, which is much further south than Slauson. So we didn't get as far east or south as we planned on going on this ride currently. So stay tuned. I don't know if we're going to go any further east than this, because I just know how it's going to become dreadfully boring once we get past this point. And there's so much traffic right now. Look at how far it's backed up. Also because of the construction. Interesting gang graffiti right here. It's almost artistic in how spaced out it is. I don't even know what it says, but this is a strange little cut we're in. This is a I don't know what this is. This almost looks like a park. Is this a park? Oh, this is that farmland area. I think we can't get in here, but we have to go all the way around here. I'm pretty sure this is a park. I don't want to be completely wrong, but I think it is. We're about to find out. It's like shut every single way. Maybe it's closed. I don't know. Got some RV camps right here, and people parked up in RVs. That's common. There's nothing out of the ordinary there. Let's see what they got out here setting up shop. Bunch of random items. I don't know why that park is closed. I think I'm at a dead end. Okay, I'm sensing dog senses. I see a tripwire too. Y'all see that? We're gonna go ahead and pop off. Are we at a dead end? Nah. Yeah, it is a dead end. There's a cut in the fence right there we could theoretically get through, but yeah, nothing really going on here. Yeah, working on a truck, looks like. This is the edge of society, folks. This is the last bastion of existence in LA. And we got the dog's senses. They're tingling a little bit. You know, they're tingling. That's the best way I can put it. The dog's senses are tingling. Look at that thing. Left for dead. A little bit of just random stuff strewn about. We can get through right here. This is why I need to start wearing boots on these rides. I don't need to wear boots because I'm not off-roading, but we might as well be off-roading in some of the places in South Central that I ride through, man. It gets hectic. Okay, we're going down Slauson through the bridge. We're gonna cross over. This is an inactive train track as far as I know. And we're gonna check out this route. This is kind of what I had in mind for today. Is this area right here. Coming up the train tracks right here. So this goes south all the way down to Compton. And it goes even further south than that. All the way pretty much down to the bay, the LA Bay. But you know, we're not gonna go all the way up here. Now we're kind of doubling back against where we were going in the first place. So it's just we're just you know, we're freestyling it, folks. Stay tuned for what goes down. That's all I can say. Kind of interesting part of town though. Lots of auto shops and body workshops. We got some projects right here we will be checking out right here on Long Beach. This is an active train, actually. I was mistaken. This is the blue line. I don't know how I got that wrong, but we are in the blue line. And we do have projects right here that we're going to rip through very briefly and just oh, there's no stoplight here. Am I correct in thinking that? No, there's not. It's just kind of like you go when you go. Yeah, you just go when you go. Okay, well, now we know about that. Okay, if there's ever a thing that you should not do on my videos, is ride through the projects like I'm doing right now. This is where, especially because I don't know these ones. If these were like the Carmelitos, back where I grew up, it'd be a little bit more chill. But the thing about the projects is the way that they're all designed, you can get cornered very, very, very quickly and trapped. And then it's very difficult to get out once they got you cornered. That's why I don't really ride through that many projects. That one was chill though. I don't even know the name of this housing project we were just riding through, but pretty relaxed, I'd say, for the most part. So we have already got a healthy ride in. Now we're going to go this way and we're going to go west for a little while. We've pretty much been going east and south this entire time. We covered quite a bit of ground, honestly. We did a decent ride, checking out some new areas. Just goes to show you, there's still so much ground out here in LA that I haven't covered. I know a lot of you guys love when I do other rides in other areas, but there's so much that I haven't seen out here, folks. You have no idea. You really have no idea. I have not even really scratched the surface of what there is to do out here in South Central. And the key is just to keep it moving, you know, keep it moving. I have really not even stopped once this entire ride. And it's that's kind of the key to making it happen out here. You gotta keep it moving and jump stuff every so often to keep the muscles warm. Anyways, we're about to get involved in this traffic for a hot second. There is so much traffic. There's so much traffic. It's because of this construction on Slauson that's been going on for a really long time. Like a really long time. They blocked off a big chunk of the street, as you can see right here on the left. As we shred, oh my god, we're just cooking right there. Okay, we're gonna hit it right on Slauson and then go up here for a bit. Up to the next street. Wow, I would love to get right here and ride this. I think that every time I come out here, but it's never been accessible. It's been closed off. I don't know what the plan is to make right here. I think eventually it's gonna be another railroad line or something, but as far as I can remember, for the last couple of years, it's just been fenced off, inaccessible, and nothing there but dirt. And it's still like that. Anyways, we're gonna chill up here on Hooper and then try and cross, go a little bit further south before we cut back up to Fig and ultimately make our route back coming up Fig. Traffic is outrageous right now. I'm not really trying to be involved in it, but I am. I'm getting involved in it either way. Okay, so we're on 58th place and Hooper. How many times have I pointed out Hooper in these videos, folks? If you know about Hooper, you know about Hooper. If not, well, get on Google Maps and take a look. We're out here. That's all I can say. This is an RV street. I think a viewer was telling me to come down here. They're like, yo, come down this street. There's tons of RVs. It's kind of crazy. And they were not wrong. It is pretty crazy right here. Is there anything to see though? I mean, it's kind of, it's just overall kind of nuts. Huh, I got the power line right there. That's probably running some source of power somewhere, that power generator. There's a building back there that is, it looks like it's open. Oh man, what is going on back there? Hold on, can we see this? It's entirely shut off. Even their RV is tagged up with game tagging, man. It's crazy. I would love to hop off the bike and see what's going on back there. Here, I can show you guys a little. I probably look crazy. I probably look like I'm trying to buy drugs. That's probably what anyone's thought is right here where I'm hovering around these RVs. But do you see what I see right here? Maybe I could punch in. This is a facade and it's like exposed behind that wall, but it's just so treacherous to get back there. I'm good. There's no way for us to go through there without getting trapped. And the amount of gang tagging here is just, it's a clear signal when it's like, you know, you're not, it's just, you just don't test your luck today, right? That's kind of that's the emotion that I'm feeling currently. Don't test the luck. Let's go ahead and just keep on observing what we got going on here. There's more structures, more RV living, more these streets running towards generators. Just, damn, you know, just living on the streets life out here. I can't believe I've never been down this street. This is kind of crazy. You know, there's a lot going on right here. How you doing? Man, yeah. You know, the South Central I grew up in was not really like this either. Or maybe I just didn't notice it. I don't know if it's something that once you get out and explore, you see things that were always hidden in plain sight, so to speak. Because, I mean, I know the homeless problem in LA has just been exploding year over year, like every single year. But, I mean, like streets like that, that's just, I just don't remember seeing like that when I was growing up, man, to be 100% blunt. I don't know. Anyways, wow. Up here on Central, a big main street, so Central's going to be very chill in comparison to pretty much everything we just done over the last you know, hour. Yeah, over the last hour. We've been out for about an hour already, folks. Time flies. Time flies. Kind of chilling. We want to get across this street right now. It's actually perfect time right now. Boom. It is rush hour, so we're doing everything we can to get out of harm's way and off of these main streets. This is I swear, I've never really come over here. This is a very interesting area. We found like an industrial part of South Central that I've never been through. This is, if I had to guess, I think I'm by the food truck rental spot. There's a place where you can rent a food truck to use for a day or a week or something like that. I think we're close to that if I had to guess. Otherwise, like, I feel like I'm in downtown LA kind of, but we're nowhere near there. It's like a deja vu experience. All right, look at the size of this ramp. This is a BMX ramp. Oh, don't go off of that. That would end tragically. Yep, I don't want any problems with you either, buddy. Don't worry. Go ahead. Keep on mobbing with mom. I am good. I want no problems with you, sir. He's still looking like, hey, you want to play? Cause I'll play with you. Yeah, I'm good. Don't worry about me. I'm getting out of here. All right. That was interesting. Totally new areas explored today. New area unlocked. We found a part of the grayed out map. We went to a grayed out part of the map and we revealed it. We're coming up. I'm pretty sure Fig is next. I don't really know exactly what's coming up next, honestly. This would be one you could jump off of. Whee! These are for loading stuff and not for riding Surrons on. Oh, let's go ahead and get right off of it. Felt my tires digging in the grooves. I need more tire pressure. Like ASAP. My front tire is extremely low and it could be a problem soon. So right, the exploration continues. We're on Avalon, so since we're not on Fig yet, we're gonna go a little bit further south and figure it out from there. Ultimately we'll just shoot straight back Fig and that's going to take us right back to our start point. But I'm pretty intrigued on seeing all these new areas today, man. It's that was kind of the goal for today anyway, was see a bunch of new stuff, but we're definitely doing that. We are definitely doing that, and we're going to cross right here on 59th place before we start hitting into the 60s. once you get down to the 60s, you're getting pretty deep. you're getting down there, deep down and dirty, deep inside. What? That's cool. Also, if you guys have any locations, if you're from LA or not, just drop them in the comments that you want me to check out around LA. I'm going to do a little bit more viewer tours these upcoming months. If you got any good ideas for me to check out, then I probably will check them out. To be honest, if you got some interesting locations, I just might give them a tour. On southbound, a little bit further, we still got a ways to go. As always, I have the 110 freeway as our North Star. So if you can see it, it's down there just a little bit further. That's kind of, once you cross that, you're back on Fig, and then you're back in the realm of quote unquote, I don't even know. I would say safety, but ain't nothing safe out here. Nothing safe, nothing nice. Get it, you know, get in where you fit in. That's the best way I can put it. Oh, just something, I don't even know what that was. I think it was a high-speed bug just punched me in the mouth. Popped me. Here on Wall Street, the car behind me. A big pink building and another pink house to match. Big old pink apartment. So last time I asked you guys, what's the deal with the pink apartments? I've always heard my own theories back in the day was that they're done in an attempt to increase the value of the homes. I don't know if that's true. Oh, we got an alley right there. I'm good. I think I'm alleyed out for today. I sat there, I can sit here for a second. I think I'm good. So we're gonna go ahead and avoid alleys for a hot second. Even though they are fun, I'm just good right now. But yeah, the loud colored houses, I never really got a clear-cut explanation on that. If any of you guys have any insider knowledge, let me know. This is the other side of the alley, so maybe we will cut it in the reverse direction. I think we'll be good this way. It's gated off that way. As you can tell, a lot of the alleys out here are gated off. We got just more random old gang graffiti. Looks like it's just been there forever. Even here too. It's just kind of everywhere out here. Yeah, man, we're in gang zones. That is a fact. I don't know what else to tell y'all about what I do. Don't come to these places where I film. I don't think that needs repeating. In case you don't know, now you know. So we're going down to 63rd from here. Or sorry, Gage. Let's see. Yeah, there's not many other alleys from here. We're gonna see a lot more gang graffiti as we keep going south right here, because the further south you go, the more hectic it gets. It just gets wilder and wilder the further you get from the city. The city ain't nice on its own either. Gage in Maine is where we're at right now. We're gonna pop up on the sidewalk and creep up towards Fig. That is where we're going next. We're gonna make a right on Fig. Back in my favorite place, Church's Chicken. You only find them in the hood, folks. Best chicken spot anywhere that I know of, as far as anyone who's had Church's, they could probably confirm as well. There's an ambulance right here. Looks like it's pulled over for something. They're going inside of a house. Out here in South Central, we're actually gonna turn around. We thought it'd be more of a fire situation. Looks like just somebody who needs help. Alley's right there, barbed wire right here, and another ambulance coming from that direction. Something just exploded. Well, something just exploded. Did you guys hear that? What is going on? Oh, he's just going to assist these gentlemen. Oh, they got the stretcher out. All right, we're gonna keep going. We're just gonna avoid that area. Yeah, we're gonna keep going this way. We're gonna make a right here on Gage and keep going back up Gage. Go ahead, sweetheart. Hercules Burgers. I've seen this place so many times, never once stopped to try it. I've been eating chicken and rice almost every day for like 3 months, and I feel amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue that trend. But one day we're gonna come and stop and check out Hercules Burgers. Hitting one more alley where we got some big 62nd Street tagging. And some beautiful artwork actually, right next to it. Luckily the artwork is untouched. That's very respectful. You gotta love seeing that. We're gonna go ahead and cut. We're now next to the freeway. Ugh. This is an area where I tend to stay on the sidewalk as much as possible, because the roads out here are just warfare, pretty much. They're full-blown warfare. It's just like, it's you know, at your own risk is the best way I'd put it. If you are, you know, if you're brave, get out and ride on the streets. It's very sketch. It is very, very, very sketch. Is it deadly? Yes. Is it safe? No. Do most people do it anyway? Yes. Do I stay on the sidewalk? Yes. Are we going to Fig and make a right? Yes. That is goal right now. Gage is usually not even the halfway point for me most days, but we took such a radically different route today that I'm kind of feeling, you know, maybe we'll surf down just for a hot second. Let's check out Fig, right? Once you're on Fig, it's very straightforward. You just go up and down. There's, you know, it's not that risky once you're actually out here. And it's a Thursday afternoon, so you know what that means. You know, it's another day on Fig. Oh, that did not sound good. You're gonna see all these Fig things that you usually see on Fig, and today is no different. All right, I think we can turn around and cut it back from here. We keep going down Fig, you know. Wow. Yeah, let's go ahead and turn around. Let's go ahead and slice it back, because that's yep, Fig activities. You know, when I was growing up, I didn't even know that Fig was famous for the thing that it's famous for. I thought it was just popular because it's a street that runs all the way down to South Central and then through to LA. And you know, Fig is the street that the Staples Center is on, and the convention center, and all this other stuff. I didn't know that it had the reputation it does for the reason it does, right? When I grew up in North Long Beach, right? Which is like, it's right next to Compton. Like, you go walk across this bridge and then you're in Southside Compton, right? So that's where I grew up. And it was always known that if you go to Long Beach Boulevard, which is a little bit west of where I lived, is where you see the things you see on Fig, right? So I didn't even know the Fig was ever like this until like one day I did a BMX cruise and I started going to southbound Fig, right? I parked at the Staples Center back, this is how long ago this was. It was still Staples Center. This is before crypto was even popular like that. And I started going southbound Fig and I was like, what is going on down here? So that's the day I learned, and now, yeah, it's just kind of, yeah. I don't even know what the point is I'm trying to make. Never a dull moment on Fig though. And it's fun pumping the Surron. Oh, that Surron suspension is very decent. I'll give it that. It's not exceptional, but it is decent. It's good enough to get you through all grass. Oh, got a little arm pump right there. Dude, she's standing up on a car like she was like she's about to start chanting something. Oh man, folks, what a journey we went on today. Never a dull moment on the Surron in South Central. All right, cooking up Fig, we're on 54th. Holy, I think I'm gonna get off of this road right now. We're at least gonna start by popping on the sidewalk. This is a perfect time to get in and out of South Central right before it starts feeling a little hectic. Once like 5, 6 o'clock rolls around, it starts to heat up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So it's always a pretty good idea to get up on out of here before that time. And oh, we're still doing Valentine's Day. Today's the 15th. So that's for like the dudes who completely forgot to tell their wife happy Valentine's Day yesterday and they're gonna do it today, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, buddy, you're already screwed. Give it up, hands up, you're toast. It's over. Ain't nothing you can do now. Also, folks, if you haven't checked out my second channel, I will be posting there a lot this week. I've had the BMX itch. I will not be posting BMX on this channel anymore. I need you guys to understand that. It's all Surron e-bikes. I still do BMX videos though. You just have to go to my other channel to see them. That's just how it works. That's how the game is played. YouTube, hey, this channel just loves the Surron stuff. I don't know what to say. It's just been performing. But I do love my BMX. I still like making those videos. So if you want to see that, hop on the second channel. YouTube.com/Hicks, H-I-X. We're just doing our best to avoid all the elements here. Sidewalk, traffic, and cars. Hello. She was like, what the hell is this guy doing? Holy crap. Oh, dude, I just straight up sidewalk surfed right there. That was fun. That was fun. I probably rode through an ungodly amount of poop right there, but it was worth it. Oh, running the red. Jeez, right in front of a woman and her baby, bro. That was ruthless. What is going on? Oh my God. He just flew through the gutter lane. Jesus. Oh, dude, that is my cue to leave. All right? If there wasn't a sign to get off of the roads, I think that's it. Yeah, we'll take it. Well, that was a good one, folks. That's a good way to cap off this week. Again, if you want to support, if you want to get your chance to win the best electric bike on the market, the Surron Ultra B, the step up from this one that I'm riding, hicksfan.com. Every $1 spent, one entry to win that bike. You buy something, you're automatically entered. You don't have to do anything else. So that's that. As far as today goes, I am done, folks. As always, thanks again for watching. Stay safe out there. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Peace out.